Good morning campers, welcome back to another fun-filled portion of the Daily Meat. It is Thursday, the 4th of June 2026, and it's another windy, cloudy day with a hint of moisture every now and again. So we are currently in the Meat Wagon at the homestead, just about to set off for an adventure. Need to take Bruno for a walk. He was a little monkey last night. He was a little Schweinsteiger, little Bastian Schweinsteiger. Because he never had a proper walk yesterday, he had way too much energy. Today we're going to be rectifying that issue. We're going to take him for a nice big walk. Now, due to the wind and moist weather today, in South Lincolnshire, we're in the Fenlands, it's completely flat, and anywhere we go around here it's going to be windy and noisy, and it won't make for a pleasurable viewing experience with the lack of wind muff technology. So I was thinking we need to head to a woodland, and we've done Sheringham Woods in the last week, we've done Sholdham Warren, we've done Snettisham quite a few times, so I was looking for a new bit of bush to check out, campers. And I was looking into Norfolk, and then 25 miles up the road we've got a place called Swaffham, a little market town, which I wouldn't mind exploring actually. I've not been there before. But just on the outskirts of Swaffham is a little woodland called Swaffham Heath. So I think we need to go and check that out today, campers. It's a 25-mile drive from the Manifesto homestead, so not too far. Now, since we recently changed the electrical system in the van, my power station is no longer by the seat. So normally I've got my phone in the phone holder and I can charge my phone up on the go. I've got a USB socket on my Pioneer radio, but it's a very slow charger. And then somebody said maybe you should get a power bank. And yeah, I've actually got one. I've had this for quite a while. Done a bit of car camping with this. So I've currently got my phone plugged in it. 60% power. It's got some fast charging sockets. It's got USB, what's that? USB B, got USB C. This is the Power Add Pro, 65 watts, and that's 50,000 milliamp hours. Yeah, so this is a little beastly unit. I've had this for a couple of years now, and it's been sitting in the cupboard. I did charge it up a bit, so we've got enough charge to charge my phone, so I can have that sitting in the front of the Meat Wagon, and yeah, keep my phone topped up on the go. So anyway, enough of me waffling on. Let's hit the road and get moving. I was just heading out the far end of Sutton Bridge, and I just see a fire engine up there. So let's have a quick mooch about. There's a hotel up here that I've camped at before. It was an abandoned hotel, the Bridge Hotel. It's just been renovated and kind of rebuilt. They're going to be allegedly housing migrants. The locals weren't happy. I was just wondering if it's been torched. Nope. Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. There's a lot of police. Don't look like there's any major drama going on there. Let's keep moving on. So we're heading in an easterly direction to Swaffham, just coming up by King's Lynn now, and the sky in the distance is looking a bit ominous. I think we're gonna be driving into a bit of a rainstorm. One of you guys commented on my video yesterday when I was having a British summertime picnic in the rain, and they said, you know, when it's British summertime, because the rain's warmer. True story, campers, true story. Yep, I don't like the look of them skies. And in the famous words of Graham Taylor, do I not like that? Yep, we have driven into the rain. It is hammering down. Now Now this is a British summer. Oh yeah, very moist. Oh, we're getting pretty close to Swaffham. The rain eased off. I thought, oh, we're okay now, and no, it's getting worse again. It's getting worse. It's getting a lot worse. That is pretty torrential, campers. So as we're clearly not going for a walk anytime soon, I think we're actually going to head to the market town of Swaffham itself and go to a supermarket, get some bits for lunch, try and ride the storm out, and then when it dries up, hopefully go for a wander in the woods. Can't plan anything in this country. You cannot rely on the weather. I know it's supposed to be showers today, but you know, come on. It's only supposed to be the odd one or two. Oh, we have arrived in Swaffham. Please drive carefully. I will do that. So there was another sign there, just wedged in the bushes. Welcome to the historic market town of Swaffham. I was reading before I left, the population of Swaffham is 8,000, and this town dates back to the times of the Anglos and Saxons. So yeah, very historic place in this fine country. I've never been to Swaffham, so it's a first for both of us campers. And the price of fuel, ooh, that's quite expensive. 158.9 for unleaded, 189.9 for diesel. Let's have a little drive through straight through downtown Swaffham. Let's have a quick look about. It's very nice. Oh, a bit of a crossroad here. Yeah. I'm gonna hook a right. Let's wing it. Going in the direction of Newmarket and Thetford. Oh yeah, that's the downtown. It's a nice little building on my right, which is now a Costa. Oh, very nice place. Quite busy as well. I would have a walkabout, but as you can see, it's still raining. Nice little dome bandstand on the right hand side there. Yep, I ain't gonna be having a walk around here, unfortunately. Looks like a nice place. Quite the busy high street though. As the customer parking, maximum stay 2 hours. So I think I'll be utilising that. We'll just find a nice quiet little corner. Tucked out the way, yep, you'll do over there. Well, that has to be one of the most expensive Asdas in the country. Wow. Anyway, I got something for lunch. And yeah, Bruno's just woke up. You've been having a little snooze there, puppy. You've been having a little snoozy poos in the front of the meat wagon. Oh yeah. Yeah, so we got some chicken breast, some classic chicken breast Bruno. We're gonna be sharing that though, unfortunately. It's not just for you, we've got to share. He's not happy. He's not an happy puppy. Yeah, I've got some milk so we can have a cup of tea. Got some jam and cream biscuits. I've still got some bread rolls left from yesterday, so I'm thinking I'll have a bit of shallot, chicken, and I've got myself some southern fried chicken breast for dinner a bit later on. Yeah, that's sorted. That's sorted, campers. I'm not going to eat it just yet, Bruno. Look at him, he can't even look at me right now. We need to earn that food. He ain't happy. He ain't happy. So the rain has temporarily stopped. I'm just loading up the fridge. And then I think what we'll do now is just head to the woods. We'll go there and see how the weather's doing. Don't need to put the biscuits in the fridge. Oh, and I've got a bottle of water from home, so that can go in the fridge as well. Bruno knows there's chicken there, didn't you, puppy? You know there's chicken there. Well, as nice and as historic as Swaffham is, yep, the rain's coming down again. We'll have an exploration around there one day when the weather's a bit more stable, a bit drier. Not today. But we have arrived at Swaffham Heath. Just gonna get parked up. There's a nice bit of bushland, but it's not quite the peaceful park up I was hoping for. Quite a busy road. I don't think there's an actual dedicated country park, car park, if you will. Yeah, it's more like just a bit of hardcore gravel, just on the side of the road. There's quite a loud rumble in the background. Not sure if that's a fighter jet or what. Anyway, you know when it's a sketchy little park up. We've got cardboard off a toilet roll. We got used tissues. Yep. I think instead of a nice woodland retreat, we're basically entering a key dogging area. That's a lot of tissue around here, campers. But on a daily dogging channel, Bruno's a pro. Look at that, just relieving himself. He's got no shame. We'll just avoid the tissue. It's just everywhere, campers, look. It's everywhere. Oh dear. Well, actually, that's just a Greg's wrapper, so that was alright. Just don't, yep, let's just keep moving, keep moving. We need to stay under the cover of some trees because the rain is starting to come down again. In fact, I think we're going. To be fair, it's quite the expansive bit of bushland. Very nice, some nice smell of pine trees. Beautiful. Well, it looks like they got a little thirsty. Let's not sniff that, Bruno. Yep, the rain's coming down again. We're taking a bit of shelter under some bush. Yep, it's just another beautiful day in Blighty. It's definitely coming down now, campers. Yeah, we got wet. We got very wet. Yeah, we got wet. Look here, got some towels in here. Anyway, let's have a cup of tea and make a spot lunch. Well, we got a tea brewing away. Got a chicken salad bap, fully loaded up. Look at that. Got a bit of lemon and black pepper mayo in there. Look at this. We've got some breast, some big boy breast for Bruno. Look at that, campers. The campers' best daily dogging channel on the whole of YouTube. Bruno getting his protein hit. Good boy. A nice puppy. Look at that. That's it. Gently, gently. A little chuff there. Little chuffing away. That's it. Good boy. Look at the vitality, campers. After a hard-earned walk in the Norfolk bush, nothing better. Bit of quality char-grilled chicken breast will do, will it? That's the last bit, puppy. A few little morsels there. Look at that, campers. Look at that. Got the old classic salad in there. Bit of chicken hanging out the side. Nice bit of breast on a moist afternoon. Good health, campers. That's actually quite a nice bit of chicken breast, wasn't it, Bruno? Salad's nice and fresh, and it's all complemented nicely with a bit of lemon and black pepper mayo. Very nice. Bruno's been doing a bit of hoovering up, ain't you, boy? Anything I drop on the floor, he's there. He gets it. Anyway, time for a Cheeky little bibbit in the old cup of tea. Look at that campus. Down the hatch. Bruno's having a little chew of his bone, but we need to get moving shortly. The rain has momentarily stopped. I need to head back to the homestead. I need to get some liquid gold. And I was just looking on Petrol Prices UK, and apparently the Tesco at Kings Lynn Hardwick, it's 177.9 for diesel, so we're going that way, It's only about 10 miles away. Right, let's see how accurate that Petrol Prices UK app is. So we've just arrived at Kings Lynn Hardwick Tesco. Yep, 177.9 for diesel. That'll do me. That is the cheapest diesel I've seen for quite some time. I have seen a few posts on social media, on Facebook, from some fuel stations around the country. Wow, it's busy in here. And in certain areas, diesel is down to like 165 a litre. People are queuing up for that liquid gold. That's quite the cheap price around these neck of the woods. Yep, I chose to pump where the guy in front of me has to go into the shop to pay for it. God damn. Probably have to check his lottery numbers, get a scratch card, maybe get a cheeky juice and a pack of Woodbines. I've switched my engine off and just going to wait patiently. Tell you what though, that Nissan X-Trail could make quite a sweet car camper. Right, anyway, let's get some liquid gold. So diesel is acquired. Just heading through the outskirts of Kings Lynn in the direction of the homestead. And now the sun is starting to peek out now, with a blue sky appearing. Just to tease us. Just to tease us. So we have arrived back in South Lincolnshire, just crossing the River Nene on the Sutton Swing Bridge. Now Mrs. Meat sent me a message about the Bridge Hotel in Sutton Bridge that apparently is now saying on Facebook this morning there was reports of a fire there. You see it here first on the Daily Meat. We was ahead of the news. Just driving past it now, just back there. No fire crews there now, all seems to be under control. Last weekend there was a big protest there. I think about 100 people were in attendance, and locals ain't happy. They don't want a hotel filled with migrants on their doorstep. It's a very small village as well, and that's a big hotel. There's a property company that bought that hotel. They've renovated it. It's had a new roof, all been converted into schwanky apartments, and yeah, the locals ain't happy that they're going to be going straight to fresh migrants. Anyway, we'll keep an eye on the story as it develops, see if there's any further news, but it's definitely causing a bit of mayhem in Sutton Bridge. Check it out, we've got Taco making another appearance on the Daily Meat. All right, Taco, like a little kitten mitten. Look at that lazy little push cat, just chilling out. Right, it's currently 4:30, just in the Meat Wagon. Tigger's chilling out with Donatello. We're in Sutton Bridge at the Garden of Rest. Look at the wind, still very windy out there. See it blowing in the reeds. Look at the old wind turbine there. Ed Miliband will be loving that. Don't worry about the North Sea, all the gas that's out there. Yeah, we've got a single wind turbine doing all the the hard work. See, I've just popped up here to get by the sneaky 5G tower to upload a Thursday evening viewing pleasure. So I needed to pop out, get Bruno some dog food. I forgot to get it earlier when I was at Asda. So I thought I may as well swing by the sneaky 5G tower, get this video edited and uploaded. But I'm hoping the weather tomorrow will be a bit more settled. It's Friday tomorrow, and I am actually planning to do a camp tomorrow evening on the main channel. But anyway, we'll worry about that. We'll worry about that tomorrow. That's a tomorrow problem. So I was just checking the live subscriber count as it stands at 4:30 on Thursday, the 4th of June 2026, and we are currently at 884 subscribers. Very good, campers, very good. On our mission to 1,000 subscribers, what do we need now? Another 116. Another 116 legends. So if you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe. Or get a friend to subscribe. Or if you've got a second account, spread the word, spread the word. We are on a mission to 1,000 subscribers on the daily meat. From a very windy Sutton Bridge, I'll catch you guys on the next portion of the daily meat. Thanks for watching. Stay meaty.